Welcome to Milk Honey Rose. Let's see what this message will be about today. Let's see what it's going to be. Okay, let me see. Moving forward towards something. Focusing on being true to yourself is what I'm seeing. You're moving towards something. Focusing on being true to yourself. Someone sees this in you as well. You're being seen for your focus. You have many people that view you in high value, like they see you in a very valuable way, okay? You are seen with value. Your value is seen, okay? People are discussing you, the direction that you're going in, how you've gotten where you've gotten, how stable you are, okay? You can even see it because you're able to see your upgrades, your spiritual upgrades, and you acknowledge them by the actions that you take. It's visible to others. It's not difficult for others to see the direction in which you're going and how it's very valuable at this time. And it also, there's something here about longevity. In what you do, there's longevity. In what you've selected in your life, there's longevity. It's just about getting the ball rolling in the right direction and focusing in on one thing. Yes, you could do many, but there's something specific about the main attraction. You are the main attraction, is what I'm getting, okay? You are the main attraction. I heard people are paying attention to you like a movie. And you are the main attraction. People are paying attention like a movie and you are the main attraction. You have charm, you have class, you have a very jovial personality, very upbeat, fun even, okay? People feel like they can open up to you without feeling like ridiculed, criticized. You have many people that feel like they could be themselves around you, okay? And that is the truth. The truth is that you are someone who communicates well about conflict. Even if you are the one that's a part of the conflict, not that you initiated it, but sometimes things happen to mix things up a bit and you handle it well, okay? You handle conflict well, no matter if it is your own or someone else's. You're also someone who knows how to assist individuals with their conflict. So if they're going through something and they're conflicted, you're someone who could see why there is conflict and you can identify the root cause. The bad seed, I just heard. You could identify the bad seed. That's a part of your gifts. That is a gift where you can identify bad seed and uproot it. You could uproot bad seed. You are one who is brought into the lives of others to improve it. It's so natural to you that it's not a problem. It's like a day-to-day activity for you because it's a part of you. It's a part of your signet. It's your signature. It's what you're made for. Okay. You're like a science project to some people. They just want to figure you out. I see a volcano, the ones that you can get from STEM websites where you can put the concoctions together and see the volcano emerge. There's something here about the passion. It emerges like a volcano, like a volcanic eruption. Okay? There's a levels to you, and people like to see when you are at peak, because when you are, they're able to see a very special part of you, and that part of you, they find it very beautiful, very intriguing, alluring, attractive. You are the main attraction. It keeps coming back to me that you are the main attraction, and it's for good reason. It is the talent that resides within you. Once it is let out and unleashed, you're like a volcanic eruption, euphoric. When people get around you, they feel this sense of euphoria. It's like, this is so good. That's what I feel like. It's so good. Like that, you know? That's how you make people feel. Like, you've had people tell you, I'm so happy that I talked to you because I didn't know what to say, do, or what. Sometimes you have when you see you have an opportunity to speak to someone, you don't hesitate because it's a part of you. It's no hesitation there. It's a part of you. It's like, it's a, what you call it, pump it up. I heard pump it up, pump it up. You know how to pump up a vibe, okay? You know how to pump up the vibration. You raise frequencies like on a regular, I don't know. Right now, this energy feels real turned. It feels turned. It feels like when you come around, the energy hits, okay? It hits, okay? You know how somebody, they like a certain something, they like, oh, that was hitting, okay? Is that, you're like that for a lot of people, okay? Yeah, I like that. It's cool. Now, there's some people that they have trouble accepting that when it comes to you, but that's their business, not yours. So I saw it really quickly, but we're not going to focus on that. We're not. Okay, let's see what else. I heard you have people wondering where you came from and where you're going. Where you came from and where you're going. Okay? They feel like there's something special about you to the point where if somebody crosses you, they know that they'll be what is the word? I don't want to say that word. They will have to suffer the consequences. I just smell pepper. That's weird. There's no food in here and I just smelled pepper. And I haven't eaten today. And there's this strong smell of pepper. Pepper. Spice, heat. Now I'm seeing, I don't know why I'm seeing gunpowder. What? Gunpowder? Gunpowder. Explosive. I don't know. Something's here about your energy being very explosive. Fiery. Pepper. Fiery. Okay? This aspect of you, it elevates people's spirit. Okay? If somebody's feeling down when they get around you, and you could be someone who's real cool, calm, and collect, like you could have that energy, but you also have a turn up to you. And your harmony within your energy is very pleasing to many people. Your energy is very pleasing, okay? So you are appreciated. When you come around, your energy is appreciated, okay? You're also very observant. You pay attention to things that others may not. So in discussion, in conversing with people, they find that it's an eye-opening experience when it comes to you. It's an eye-opening experience when it comes to communicating with you and listening to you and how you listen to others as well. It's not one-sided. It is reciprocated. Your energy is reciprocated. Very special. Very special. You meet very special individuals as well, okay? Because these are the types of individuals that you are meant to be around. You are meant you are meant to be with a very special group of individuals that look at life on the up and up. Those who do not claim victimhood, even if they've been through things. They see life as a journey that has ups and downs, but they speak over their life in a way of power. They speak power into their lives and into the lives of those who they meet and communicate with. These are the types of individuals that you're meant to be around. It is very likely that you are around individuals that do not have that fire, that spark, that gun smoke. Okay? Gun smoke. I didn't mean to say that. I meant to say gunpowder. It's an explosive energy that not too many people can align with because they don't think on that frequency. They think on a lower frequency, so it's difficult for them to hear you. Many people can't stand to hear you because you're speaking on a frequency that they don't understand. You recognize that now. It took you a while to recognize that because oftentimes you try to bring individuals who don't understand your frequency with you, but they don't understand those codes. And you would think that it would be easy to understand because they're very simple. At least to you they are. But to those who are not on that frequency, the frequency you are on is difficult to bear. It's difficult to accept because that victim mindset, it prevents one from thinking outside of their circumstances, and they can only see the past. They can't see the current, and they can't even imagine the future. They get stuck in a space where they're not productive on a mental plane, and they become plain, like plain Jane. Okay. Moving forward with vigor. I just heard moving forward with vigor. Good energy. Very optimistic. It's funny how mystic. I'm a mystic. Someone who goes on their journey to create a relationship with God on their own. They don't just go, a mystic does not just go by what is told to them. They go on their own journey through their own experiences, and they obtain their own understanding. And then when I think of opta in optimistic, opta, that makes me think about vision, sight, optometrist, optical, seeing through. Optimistic, that's what it brings me to when I break it down like that. And it's like seeing in self. You've done that. You've taken the action to see within yourself. That's why you are optimistic. Optical. The eyes. Seeing. You're a seer. Many of you are seers. Many of you may not see yourself as seers because that's not what we were taught. However, you are a seer. On a spiritual level, you can see what others may not, and you bring it to the forefront for other people to see, and then they're like, oh, I see too. I can see now. Thank you. Oh, I see. That's what you do for people, and you are a seer. You just might not call yourself that, but you are, okay? All right. It's a beautiful title, even though I don't like titles, but that right there, that title, I'll take that because it's true. It's not like one of those titles that are man-made. It's spirit given. It's a title from spirit. It's a title from your lineage. That's different. That's a different title. I'll take that. I don't like titles either. Y'all know I don't be liking that. But I'll take that. I'll take titles that actually represent who I am. And I feel as though you are the same. You're not just going to take on a title because somebody think that that's the title that's supposed to be upon you. You know, I accept what actually is a representation of who I am. And I feel like many of you are the same way. You are only going to accept what you see to be true. Because why would you accept a lie? It's something that you will not do. Okay? Yes. You think so much more about who you connect with on like a deep level. On a spirit level, you don't play about that anymore. And I'm so proud of you for that. That's a big accomplishment. Because in the early years, you're always giving people passes. Like, all right, okay, yeah, it's cool. They did that. It was a little shady, but it's all right. Let's go have some fun. No, it's not all right. And you know that now. So being that you know that now and you understand that fake love does exist, you move away from it. And because you chose to choose yourself, so beautiful you are. You know, so much that you will no longer give to anymore. You are not giving to it because it is no longer aligned with you, because you're not accepting misalignment anymore. You know how detrimental that is to accept misalignment, things that do not align with you. It could kill the spirit. It could cause your energy field to just leak all that good energy that's so transformational. There's energy within you that causes transformation. Like, that is the result of the energy. If it is utilized properly, it brings about transformation, and the transformation is so pure and absolutely gorgeous. It brings about these attributes inside of you that you never saw before until they came about, and you said, oh, that's what's okay, that's me. Yeah, that's you. It feels right. You know it's you because it feels like you. It's not anybody else but you. It just feels right. It feels right. That's the best feeling, and you're feeling it. You're feeling that good energy is so powerful upon you. Your heart is no longer broken, okay, because you worked on that heart. Oh my. So beautiful. You've given to yourself, and you stopped giving to those who are not worth giving to, because they don't even know how to multiply that beautiful energy that you give. Therefore, they can no longer have it because they do not deserve it, because they don't respect it. I feel like throwing my cards. I'm feeling a little spicy today. You know, sometimes it happens every now and again. You know, I feel like a volcano right now too. I'm picking up on this energy because it's mutual. Between you and I, the person that is also in this energy, we reciprocate that energy because you care enough to, and you understand what your energy does. Not just for yourself, but for those around you that can actually hear the words that you speak. Because you don't speak just to speak. You don't talk just to talk. You talk because you have something to say. Wow, I like this reading. It's making me feel a little turned. I could feel the turn up. Okay? Okay? You don't have to be at a party to turn up. When that passion shows up, it's a party. Okay? It's a party. That's an internal, eternal party. And what happens at that party is creation. It is a party of innovation and creation. Such a sensation. Oh, so good. Yes, it is. Okay, what's the question now? It's so good. This feeling, this energy feels so optimistic. Opta, sight, vision, optical, glasses. But you don't need those when it comes to spiritually. What you need glasses for? You don't need no glasses. Okay? It's that crown is illuminated. I had to release some energy because I feel like bubbly right now. I don't know. I feel like bubbly. I think that's that volcano I was talking about. I can feel it inside of me. Okay. This is good. This is an energy you had to fight for. Like, you had to put some work in to get here. It did not just come overnight. No, you can't. This is not that. This is what you have to work for. You have to work. They have to work to get here. You kept giving yourself a little until it turned into a lot. I just heard. Gradual. This was a gradual journey. This is a journey of increments, incremental progress in the process. Made it all right. It made it all right. There was a time where you were against yourself because, and sometimes this might still happen, and this is a means to motivate your energy into the right direction, or encourage your energy into the right direction. The highest version of yourself, if it doesn't like what you're doing, you will feel uneasy. And you're meant to feel that way because that is how you recognize that it's time to change something. When you weren't giving to yourself enough, your spirit begins to speak to you and tell you how disappointed it is. The higher version of you will tell you, you have more inside of you. What are you doing? Your higher self will speak to you with power and strength, and very direct, very blunt. You know when people say that they are their own worst critics, that is the higher self speaking through you, telling you, yeah, there's more that you could be doing. Why are you not doing it? It's like a coach that's like aggressive, not aggressive in like a violent way, but aggressive in a very direct, candid way. However, the energy is high energy. It's like a good coach, someone who has like this gift for encouraging, the gift of encouraging. Some people, that's a gift that many people do bear, and it feels that your higher self is that person. And when you reach that point, or if you've reached it already, you notice a difference in yourself. You get to a point of no nonsense, and it's very clear when you get to that point because you feel it within yourself. Okay, the action that you take is no nonsense, and it's there's a quick severing of ties when the knot is not tight. So when you have ties with individuals and it's like loose, I'm hearing loose ends, it doesn't feel sturdy. It doesn't feel like you don't have a reassurance in that energy, and the relationship is not tight, then it doesn't feel stable. It's unstable, and you cannot accept those types of energies because the trust is not there. Okay, the trust is not there. When the trust is not there, it causes you to be out of sorts. You don't like that feeling. So that's why you have become very persistent when it comes to being around the right crowd or the right circle or the right few. It doesn't have to be many. It's not about the quantity. It's about the quality of the person, and that's where you are now. You have become an emperor in your own life, and this has changed your life a great deal. There are aspects of you that have presented themselves to you in order for you to do what you came here to do, what you're meant to do. And that's be the lover, the creator, the person of high regard that you're meant to be. And you can't do that around certain types of energies. You know that now, and you have come to see who you truly are and who you're meant to be. You see now. You can't unsee that. You've accepted it. And that's why you feel so much better now, because when you were in that state of confusion, trying to accept those who don't even accept themselves, you realized how it had you in a downward spiral. You had yourself stuck in suspense because you were trying to wait for people who didn't want to come because they didn't even understand where you were going. But you wanted to take them with you because you saw inside of you a light that they could not see. And you wanted to guide them with the light inside of you that you found that guided you out of the darkness. But they just couldn't see what you saw. And because they couldn't see what you saw and you tried for so long, you recognize that they're just not the ones that can come with you because they don't even understand you anymore. So as soon as you release them and let them go, you became stronger and you began to love yourself more than you did before. You've always had a love for yourself, don't get me wrong. But in your mind, you were thinking that the love you give to others was supposed to it was like a representation of the love you have for yourself. And that is a good way of thinking, because the love you give is the love you receive. It's just that the boundaries that were needed were not placed before the actions. And the boundary is the ones that you are pouring into. Can they receive it, or do they have holes in their force field? And these people had holes. They're not sealed up. They don't have that spiritual protection, because a lot of them don't have that faith. They don't believe in what they can't see. So it makes it difficult to speak to them on a spiritual level because they can't receive it. And when one can't receive even like a regular conversation, that's, maybe I can't say regular, but like a spiritual point of view, it's hard for you to be able to stand their company around you, because there's no connection. Like, you can't connect with these individuals the way you want to, because they refuse this frequency. So, it is really their lack of experience in this space that separates the two of you. And now you know who is who. The separation, it needed to happen. Sometimes division is not the best, but then there's times where division is required. And in order to build, division must take place first before the construction can happen. So now you're in this constructive space in your life where things are being built, and you have the sight to know who is meant to be around you and who is not. Those who do not understand you, and they proved to you that they don't understand and that they don't want to accept, because when you attempted to speak with them, they could not hear you, they changed the subject, or they just seemed frustrated or uninterested. And being that your interests are not the same, not saying you have to agree on everything, but on a spiritual level, yeah, you have to be on the same wavelength. Otherwise, there's going to be issues, because you're looking for something higher. You're looking for growth. You seek growth. You seek to fly, while the others want to crawl. So that is two different worlds. You're not even in the same world anymore. So how could you truly connect with those who want to walk when you're ready to take flight? And this is the difference between you and them. And this is why all eyes are on you in such a way, because you have exceeded boundaries that you had set for yourself at one point. You've exceeded them because you recognize who you truly are and what you're made for. So now that you've recognized it, you're on that path and you can't be moved. You can't be moved. It is a part of you. This space and time has become you. So you are the space. You do take up space, and your taking up space has purpose, and the intent is pure, because you are now on your path that you were always meant to be on. It just took the fight of the confusion and the breaking down and building up for you to make the choice as to if you were going to choose you, or if you were going to choose those who don't understand you and just do what they do. It's like, what is the choice that you're going to make? Are you going to choose you? Or are you going to choose to please those who don't even understand you, and they never really did? As you were changing, they were trying to bring you back to who you were before. And you noticed that, and it saddened you, and you, instead of you lashing out most of the time, you tried to bring them with you. And that's wild, because that shows how that, you know, how much growth you have to think that way. When people are trying to bring you down and you trying to lift them up, that's wild. That doesn't even match. That's like, not like that's like really trying to do the impossible. And that's not because you're not possible or able. It's because those who you are trying to be there for on a spiritual level, they're not ready for what you are ready for. And that's okay. But you didn't realize it was okay, because you didn't think it was okay. You were like, no, I can't leave you. Come on. And they didn't want to come. And then you're like, okay, well, if they don't want to, then I have to release them. Once you realize that, that's when your life changed. So beautiful. Be proud of yourself. Give yourself a pat on the back, because that is difficult. Very difficult. And you did it. So congratulations to you. And that's it for this message. I'll see you in the next one.